Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing okay. So today I'm going to be making yams. I'm making porridge yam, and I'm also making the yam with oil, and we eat that with some of the Nigerian spices like utazi, uziza. There's leaves. The utazi is a little bitter, and we add that with some pepper and some salt. It's so good. So let's get right into it. So these are the yams I'm going to be using. Look, fresh. Got them from the African store. You have to be careful because it's hard. Sometimes I worry about if the yams are good. Well, so far, oh, you see, like this one. I'm gonna cut off this part. Oh, look, this side. So I'm just gonna make do with the ones that are good and hope that the others are also good. So I'm just peeling the back of the yam. I love yam. So good. I grew up eating yam. So you see, I just break them into two, put them in the pot, and I'll keep doing that. And then when I'm done, I'll tell you what next I'm going to do. So stay tuned, guys. So guys, I finished chopping up my yam. Look, I chopped them into four actually, not two. And I'm going to rinse them out and then add some water and put it on fire. And then I have the other ones, the ones I want to roast. I decided not to boil, but to roast them. So you see, I sliced them thinly. I'm going to rinse out everything. So this is going to go into the oven. All I'll do is sprinkle some salt and let it be there for a little bit, and then I'll bring it out. And then I'll mix the oil and everything and show you. And we use palm oil, which is the red oil from the palm kernel tree. Please let me know in the comment section how you like to cook your yams. This is how I learned to cook it growing up. Either we ate it plain yam with stew or with the oil, or we made porridge out of it, and you can eat even the yams with beans, or you can also roast them and eat with the oil. So let me know how you prefer to eat yours. So guys, these are my ingredients for my porridge yam. You have the purple onions. I love those. My mom taught me to cook with a lot of onions. You have the smoked catfish. This tastes so good and seasoned nicely too. You have crayfish, which is dried shrimps, and what we call oporo or crawfish. You have hot pepper. I have some curry, some Knorr cubes, and some Knorr crayfish cubes here. And then, of course, you have my yams. These are the other yams that I'm going to roast. So that's that. And I'm also going to add some snails. I'm taking it up a notch this time. It's gonna be yummy. These are my snails. I cleaned them out nicely. I washed them with alum and some salt, and I put them in the freezer. I packed them in Ziploc bags so that when I need them, it's easy to use. So look at that. Just look. So when I add that and add the smoked catfish, it's gonna be so good, I'm telling you. So keep watching, guys. So I'm gonna start by putting my snails in a pot. I want that to cook a little bit with some water. So then I'm just gonna add some seasoning like salt, Maggi, and then some onions. Next, I'm going to start chopping up my onions. Actually, I'm going to put the yams on fire right now. So I just added water. I'm putting that on. And put it on medium heat. It's good. And then I'll work on my onions. How many of you cry when you're chopping onions? I'm already crying, look. The red onions will do that to you any day. There are some that don't do it, like the white onions are fine. But can you see the tears in my eyes? The life of a mother. I wouldn't have it any other way though. It's cool. So I'm going to add some onions to the yams. I'm also going to add some to my snails, just a little bit, and add some Maggi there. Next I'll add pepper, the hot pepper. I'm not adding a lot so that my children can eat it. My spices, curry and all that, Maggi, the crayfish and the oporo. Half a Knorr cube to the snail. By the way, that's the Knorr and Maggi cube that I used. And then I'm just going to stir that and cover it and allow that steam for a bit. I won't add my smoked fish yet because I don't want it to get so soggy in it. I'll add it towards the end. And I also will add some kale leaves to give that green color. And it's really healthy to have vegetables in your food. So see how this is, and I'm going to cover that. Go to my snails. They're bubbling. So while my yams are cooking, I'm going to take my yams that I want to roast. I'm going to put them in this oil pan. The water, most of it has dripped off. Just have a little, but when I put it, it should be good. So you see that? And I'm just going to sprinkle some salt on it. So just a little salt, not much. My salt is out. And then I'm gonna put that in the oven and broil so that it will actually feel like grilled yams. So I have it there on 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about to be lit. It's gonna be yummy, yummy. Hey, it's gonna be happy, happy. Don't mind me, guys. I like to dance. So how are you? Hope you're doing okay. You get to see my face today, and it's not just me talking or just my shorts. You get to interact with me. So Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching my channel. I truly appreciate it. I'm very passionate about my African culture, roots, and food because I ate a lot of that growing up and it was really good. So I get to share that with the world, and that's amazing, and teach that to my children as well. So guys, we're gonna check on our porridge yam and see how that's doing. Whoa, look at that. Look at our snails. Now I'm going to add dry fish. I'm not going to touch much of this. I just want it to simmer a little bit. I'm going to cover it back up. The next thing I'm going to add is my palm oil, which is the red oil. I usually use OBG because it's really good. The taste is nice. So I've poured some here, and I'm going to add that to my yams. I'm telling you, this is going to be so good. You wish you'd be in my kitchen right now. Let's take a look at that. Does that look so good? Now I'm adding my palm oil. Give that a quick stir. The yams are cooking good. My snails will soon be ready. Whoa. How lovely does this look? Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to cover that again. The next thing I want to do is check on my roasted yams. So see, I think they're looking good. Still have to let them be for a little bit. They are coming along nicely. Just flip them. So that's it. So my snails are ready. I'm going to add them in right now. I'm also going to add some more crayfish. Another thing I have, which I'm going to add, are my kale leaves. I already chopped them before now, and I put them in a Ziploc bag, labeled it, and I put it in my freezer so that it makes it easy for when I want to cook. So I'm adding the leaves. Stir this together. Whoa, look at this. Who's hungry, guys? Who's hungry for some yam porridge? Yum, yum. So guys, let me show you. Woo! Look at that. It has some snails in there, smoked catfish, crayfish, okra, kale leaves. So much goodness in one pot. I just realized I forgot to add something. Look at guys, the garlic powder. So I just want to add a little bit of garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic. I also have fresh garlic, but since I remembered it late, I'm just going to add it now. I'm going to stir that in. If I were eating this alone, I would have sprinkled some red onions, but because my kids will not eat it if I do that, so I'm going to put it at the end when I'm done on my own food. So guys, I'm ready to dish my food. Let's see how my yam porridge turns out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You see that? All those snails. Trying to get some smoked catfish. Whoa. Some more snails. Where are my snails? Are they hiding? Tell me this isn't yummy. Look at this. Ooh. So guys, look at this. Look at this. Let me get it for.
Yeah.
My husband is in my video. You're in my video, love. Look at this. Oh, this hair. Look at the snail. So good. I forgot, guys. Remember I said I'll sprinkle some onions if it were me. And probably add some crushed red pepper. So guys, my roasted yams are ready, as you can see. I'm putting them in the plate. And then I have my oil. And to that, I'm going to add some onions. Actually, more onions. I'm going to add some crushed red peppers. Oh, look at how good that is. Some salt. Like my salt is kind of empty. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to add utazi leaf. Can you see that? It's actually from Nigeria and it has a little bitter aftertaste. So I'm going to add that. Some more of my crushed red pepper. I like mine really spicy. And voila! So look at that. You see? And the way we eat it, you're gonna take off the back of the yam. You mix all of this in. Oh man, look at that. So good. This is like comfort food. The yam is roasted nicely. I don't have enough salt today. I tell you, this is some good food. And you eat it with your hand. Fork and knife doesn't help this one. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that each time I post, you'll get notified. Till next time, take care, guys. Have a blessed week.